Hello and welcome. My name is Peter and today I'm gonna show you my latest flip project. I haven't done any videos in I think like more than maybe half a year or so. So let's start, shall we? So I picked this 2008 Aprilia 125 RS. It's the Carlos Sainz replica, the Spain's #1, and on camera it looked great, but in reality not so much. But we'll get to that. But what makes this thing special is you can no longer buy a two-stroke. So this is a 125. Let me rephrase it. If you don't know what this bike is essentially a pocket rocket for 16-year-olds. You can get great performance out of these and great speeds. These were sold mainly in Europe. They got into the US, but they couldn't be driven on the roads. So they are quite valuable here in Europe, and in US not so much. I saw a brand new one sold on the auction for $7,000, and these things, now the cheapest one, although it should be in a good order, the engine should be rebuilt and the plastics should be redone and stuff like that, selling here for 4,000. So the brand new one with 0 kilometers for 7, or a used one for 4, that's a little bit, you know, underappreciated in the US of realms. But let's get to the point of this video. I bought this for I think like $1,750, $1,800, something like that, and I wanted to flip it like for like 2,500. So we do not have any budget to speak of. The main issue with this right now is the cosmetics. The bike runs, drives, it idles lower than it should. Let me start it for you. It has 20,000 kilometers, and as you can see, it idles, but idles at like 800 RPM. It should idle a little bit higher and a little bit cleaner and crisper. The adjustment here is ran all the way in and snapped. That's probably the carb setting. So I will clean the carb and set it to where it runs perfect. I think that will be no problem, I hope. So let me shut it off and let me show you the real problems. Alright, starting out at the front, we have the Pirelli here. The Pirelli, I don't know what it is, it doesn't matter. What matters is that it's been made in 2009, the rear tire in 2015. And the main issue with this bike is cosmetics. It's been laid on its side like 2 or 3 times, I guess. And somebody spray painted this, as you can see, this overspray here, and there are some scratches. And then they tried, instead of filling them with paint, they filled them with I think this is a body filler for cars. And I don't know why they did that, because that's real stupid. But other than that, all the inner plastics are here. The boots on the fork here are a little bit dry rotted, so yeah, in perfect world we would rebuild the front fork. We would clean all the brake pads and replace them. The levers are like oxidized and scraped. We will be replacing those hopefully are not that expensive. And again, all over this bike, filler. On this vinyl seat here, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, there are like black spots. I tried cleaning it with everything I had, no luck. So if you know, if you have any suggestions like to clean, I think this oil or something from the vinyl, let me know down in the comments. The left side is much worse than the right side. As you can see, there is a lot of that Bondo here, and also here and here. You can see this tiny scratch that they tried to fill, and they made a mess like this. So we will replace the levers, paint the handlebars, and also these foot pegs are held in with duct tape. I think that's just because they probably lost the spring or the ball. If it's so, we will replace the spring and ball in there, so it holds nice and tight and it's not with held on with this stuff here. Also, the frame and the plastics are real dull. This is probably set outside somewhere, so I want to polish the frame and rejuvenate the plastics here, the black plastic I should say. This is held on with duct tape again. This has its cover, the lens cover, broken, so I already ordered the right front turn signal, but this leg here, it although it's scraped down here, doesn't seem to be in bad of shape, so we can swap the leg to here. We need to think about the tires. We can present the bike like it is, set somewhere you need to replace the tires or invest into the tires. I don't know what will bring the value up more. I think if we replace the tires, it will bring the value of the bike up a little bit, because you know, the kid that will buy this thing, he wants to drive it as is, I think, and not to do any work. These fairings are scraped, so we will sand them and maybe fill them with some Bondo for plastics, or maybe I can bring my plastic welder and fill this up and build it up and then grind it down again, paint those black. We will get rid of all the stickers that are not OEM on this, and as I said, polish the frame, clean the carb, go through it, go through the air filter, make sure that the oil mixing system works properly. I will probably also paint the exhaust, and it has new inspection, so I don't have to worry about that. And as I said, the biggest problem is the paint, and I don't know if I can get these stickers. If I can get the stickers, I will have the decals removed, get this repainted, and put new decals on, if that's possible. And we have also scratches down here, so I think we can take this off. It's already probably been spray painted, I think, because there is some metallic in this, and I don't think it has to be. It should be. I mean to say, it should be metallic-y from the factory. But yeah, all in all, it doesn't look that bad. It's just ugly. So we need to spruce it up a little bit, and then list it up for sale, I guess. These are fun little bikes, and hopefully somebody will really appreciate it. So thank you for watching. Let me know down in the comments what should I do with this bike, or your opinions, everything. I want to hear that. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day and be safe out there. Bye bye.